Alright, in this video I'm going to show you how to diagnose a bad ball joint. So the first sign of a bad ball joint is you're driving down the road and you're hitting a bump or a pothole and you hear some knocking in your front suspension. So once you hear some knocking in your front suspension, that means one of the joints that you have in your front suspension is loose. So to check that is we're going to do a simple trick. So we're going to raise the side that we suspect to have a bad ball joint, so either left or right, but it's good to do this on both sides. So once the car is raised, we're going to take our left hand, put it at 9 o'clock, and our right hand, we're going to put it at 3 o'clock, and then we're just going to shake back and forth lightly. And if we do have a bad joint, we're going to feel the wheel move back and forth. The wheel should be stiff and not have any movement. So now I'm going to shake the wheel and feel for any play. And as you can see, you can actually hear it. It's a really light thump. So that means there's a joint loose in the front suspension. So either a inner tie rod, outer tie rod, ball joint. Alright, so you're going to need someone else to help you out with this next step. So one person is going to shake the wheel and then the other person is going to go in the back and look at which joint is loose. So that's what we're going to do. So I'm just going to put another camera in the back so you could see the loose joint. I know already this car has a bad ball joint. I'll show you guys what it looks like in the back. Alright. So now I'm shaking the wheel at 9 and 3 o'clock. And keep your eye out for the ball joint. And as you can see, it's there's some play in there, so that means the ball joint is bad. So to quickly diagnose this, you could just check at the boot. And if the ball joint is really loose, then the boot is going to move a lot, as you can see here. Another way to confirm that you have a bad ball joint, if you're doing this alone. So what we're going to do is actually we're going to take a second jack. We're going to raise it where the ball joint is. We're going to apply some tension to the lower control arm where the ball joint is sitting. So that way we're going to mimic a good ball joint. And then if we go to check our 9 and 3 o'clock play, we should have no play because we're actually putting weight on the ball joint and making it seem good. So if we check again, so as you can see, there's no play. Alright, so like I said, if you're alone, use a second jack to help you diagnose the problem. It's only going to work if the ball joint is bad. It's going to be harder to diagnose a outer tie rod like that. Alright, so now that we've confirmed that we have a bad ball joint, so it's going to be your choice to either replace just the ball joint or the whole control arm. Some cars don't let you change just the ball joint, so the whole control arm comes with it. And some cars you could unbolt the ball joint, and some that you have to press them out. So this is a press fit ball joint, but I'm actually going to change the whole control arm, and then with everything bolted up, we're going to check again to see for play and to see if we fix the problem. Alright, now that the new control arm is installed, we're going to double check again the play in the wheel. Okay, so grab your wheel at 9 and 3 o'clock and shake. And as you can see, everything is nice and stiff. So there's no more loose joints when we try to shake the wheel at 9 and 3 o'clock. That means all the joints are nice and tight and we fix the problem. That's an easy way to diagnose a bad ball joint. Alright guys, if you enjoyed this video, make sure you like and subscribe for more videos like these. I'll see you in the next one.